I wish I was there to see it.
I'm gonna kick you.
Cookie, stop this!
Don't worry, it's safe with me.
Oh, seashell.
Whoa, these are so cool.
I just before. Come on, we're getting out of here.
All right, Brain, give me some words. Hippopotomonstrous quipedaliophobia.
Hiya!
Ah!
Hey, there's Beta.
Say?
Mr. Matheson, we're gang affiliated.
Parkerman!
Dude, what would happen if we tried to roll underwater?
This is really messed up.
Attempt to defy gravity.
Ali, you don't understand how cool this is.
And had a pirate Viking smackdown? Total awesomeness. Ali is crazy and cool at the same time. He thinks of stuff you'd never really come up with.
I describe Jackson as funny, wild, and totally nuts.
Hand me the banana and no one will get hurt. CJ's the ultimate in cool. He pushes everything to its limit, whereas I just want to see stuff explode. Dude, it's getting way too hot outside. You need to get some air conditioning in your car. I'm sick of sticking to your seats every time that I get up.
What do you suggest we do?
We at least need a steady flow of liquid at all times.
Bring some water bottles, unscrew, drink, problem solved.
Man, water runs out. We need an endless supply.
We need nice, flowing liquids. Dude, what would happen if we tried to cool off with a trunk full of lemonade?
All right, let's fill this bad boy up.
Okay, that's a terrible idea, Jackson. Do you see this?
This is tetanus waiting to happen.
And you're gonna drink out of that? Let me give you a few words to describe my trunk. Dirty,
Nasty.
unsanitary.
All right, well, here, let's
We gotta
just
clean
dust
it up.
it off a little. Get the big chunks out.
No.
We can't clean this thing. Let's just lay something on top of it.
Like plastic.
We threw in a liner, and we're mixing all the stuff in. It's going great. And then, boom, disaster strikes.
We have a leak. Where? A minor leak.
It looks like a waterfall in my trunk. Okay, I think it's safe to say that this is a failure.
When life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
There's a lot of room in there. We could
There
put
is.
a tank, fill it up with some lemonade, put some straws around it, and we get all refreshed. Hey, lab dudes, bring the stuff.
See, whenever we need anything, we just hit up our lab dudes, and they get it done.
Lift from the knees.
So Ollie thinks of this genius idea to put, like, a tank in the front of the car. Lemonade time, baby. Woo!
Dudes, we could drive for days with this 80 gallons of lemonade.
I hope this works.
No, it's like a straw. Hey, Jackson, guess what? Shotgun.
All right, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. So we put our seatbelts on, and I wasn't sure if the tank would even hold lemonade, or if the straws would even work.
Let's hit the road and see if we can stay cool. Oh, hey! Ollie, try the straw. Does it work?
It works. It actually worked. It worked. CJ, it worked. Take some. Take some. Lemonade! Come and get your lemonade!
So we had these crazy cool straws that were connecting from the tank to us, and we were driving, sipping the lemonade at the same time.
Lemonade!
Then I needed to actually use my brakes. I'm convinced it was actually mixing it better.
Everything that we wanted to go right went perfect.
All right, now this was a refreshing idea.
Lemonade victory! Dude, so you still have no AC in your whip, and it's too hot in there.
There's never going to be AC.
Problemo.
Problem solved. What if we filled your car to the brim with water? And we will submerge you in the water, and then you drive underwater.
Dudes, what would happen if we filled CJ's car with water and tried to drive it? We'll make it a mobile beach. Fill her up.
Do you guys fully comprehend they're gonna fill my car with 8,000 pounds of water?
Man, that's 2 elephants, or 1.5. morbidly obese elephants. If this thing can even move, that would be cool. But I doubt it.
This car has seen me through my darkest days, so I have all the faith in this car.
It's wet. Why is it wet?
Okay, let me tell you, getting into a car when it's filled with water is super weird.
Right now, there's 7,132 pounds of water in there. My friends are totally the coolest male maids I know. By that, I mean mermaid in man form. All right, so does it feel like you guys are in the ocean?
It feels like I'm in a car filled with water.
Are we missing something? And before they try to drive this thing, I need to give them the last piece to their aquatic experience. Some giant fish.
Suddenly, all I saw were these fish come in.
This is a giant fish.
I'm not afraid of fish. It's just when fish surprise me, that's when I get a little scared.
It's a baby. Hi, little guy. Attack him. Attack him. Just to be clear, no fish nor dudes were harmed in the making of this.
This was my whip, so I knew this car was not gonna let us down.
Come on, brother man. Let's do it.
And then we stop.
Gas it up. Gas, brake, dip. Come on, we're doing it. It's working.
CJ, this is off the hook. It's working.
It's moving.
It's working. We're actually driving underwater.
Yes.
When you're inside of water, you tend to lift up a little bit, so I had to kind of hold myself down with the steering wheel. It was very strenuous, but this was amazing.
You guys have fishes, you guys are underwater, and we're moving. This is hectic. My boys did it! We filled the car with 8,000 pounds of water and then drove it down the street. And it kept my boys cool. Oh. You guys did it! You did it! That was the most awesome thing I've ever seen.
Dude, that was intense, but a little bit bumpy, so why don't we just modify and kick back?
Dude, check my car out.
So with some minor surgery to my car, I now have a convertible that was being filled with fresh water. So we can just sit back, ride, and relax.
Nice.
Dude, what would happen if we turned CJ's car into a mobile hot tub?
We'll find some chicks, too. Hey, how you doing? Want to get in?
Go ahead, Jackson, why don't you get in for me?
It's really cold.
Oh! How you doing? How's that feeling?
Oh, I don't know if they're pumping that water in from Alaska.
It's like a step down from ice.
But something needs to change if we're gonna be cruising in that. I'm not getting back in this thing until it's warm, man.
I'll get it warm. I got it.
Leave it to Ali to come to the rescue. Maybe it's just me, but I think it's gonna take a lot of flamethrowing to change the temperature in this car. Make this thing a hot tub, Ali. So we have my car, we fill it up with water. We wanted to make it a mobile hot tub so we can kick back and make it cool. And Jackson goes in to test it. It was so cold in there. And he was like, I'm not staying in here. Leave it to Ali to come to the rescue. Make this thing a hot tub, Ali.
So I'm blasting CJ's car with my flamethrower. I mean, that thing is hot. That paint is chipping, the car is smoking, the water's boiling. Ah!
All right, check out my car. Oh, that's about perfect,
Dude,
right?
that's amazing. So we went over to test the water, and it was perfect hot tub temperature.
Oh, it feels good in here.
Yeah. Nice and hot. Bring on the ladies.
We did it. We turned our car into a hot tub.
Another great experiment.
Hey, ladies. How you doing?
They want to get in.
So, dude, what would happen if we tried to cool off with a trunk full of lemonade? Sweet success.
What would happen if we filled CJ's car with water and tried to drive it?
It's working!
One awesome beach cruiser.
And dude, what would happen if we turned CJ's car into a mobile hot tub? one hot whip. Dude, you know what's whack?
What's whack?
Gravity. Well,
Gravity keeps us on the ground. How is that whack?
it's the one thing that we've never been able to beat.
We want to fly. We want to defy gravity.
What if we took helium balloons and then attached things to them so then they could fly?
Like what?
Penguins.
Penguins.
I've always felt bad for penguins because right before they're about to get attacked from a seal, they always try to flap.
All right, so listen. Let's get a bunch of helium balloons and a giant penguin. Let's see if that can defy gravity.
So in order to get this done, we had to find the biggest place we can to fit all these balloons. And what says big place better than a ranch?
I think with all these balloons, we can defy gravity.
Oh, hey, his name is Sam.
So our first order of business was to fly Sam the penguin.
How heavy is he?
It's about 8, maybe 8.7 pounds.
All right, so if he really weighs 8.7 pounds, then each balloon would have to carry precisely about 1.385 18-point magnumus. The mastication.
Jackson's math was exactly that. It was Jackson's math. Only he understood it.
Should equal the exact kind of helium.
Hey, it's
Get out.
penguin poo. Hey, it's penguin poo. Hey, it's penguin.
I'm not messing around. He just picked it up.
So I saw the horse poo, and I decided to pick it up and call it penguin poo and just chase the guys. They didn't like it much, but I thought it was really funny. It's just penguin poo.
I will throw a rock at you. Hey, Mr. Penguin, do you want to fly? Oh, he's part monkey.
Balloons are tricky. They don't have any strength, so it's gonna be hard trying to fly something.
And we knew one balloon wasn't gonna work, so we decided to use 13 balloons.
He is so gonna fly.
Bye-bye, Sam.
All right, dude, what would happen if we tried to fly a penguin using 13 helium balloons? I know penguins don't fly, but today, you have hope.
Come on, guys, let's do this.
Oh, he's gone.
He's flying for sure. Yes,
Oh, Sam!
Bye-bye, Sam.
I salute you, sir. We strapped those balloons to him, and we gave him the gift of flight. All right, so Sam got some height, right?
Yeah.
What's bigger that we can fly?
I have an idea. We're gonna fly a whale.
Whales live underwater.
What's as big as a whale, but can breathe?
Sumo!
Sumo.
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 Sumo! What's going on, my man?
Oh! That was uncalled for.
I want to see a sumo fly.
He weighs 325 pounds, and we have 375 balloons. It's gonna work.
Think so? And I'm thinking, are we even gonna be able to fly this guy?
So we harnessed them up.
What are you doing?
That harness was tight, and it was tight.
Tight. Awkward.
You ready to fly?
Yeah. We need you to fly, Mr. Sumo. We need you to fly.
Dudes, what would happen if we tried to lift a sumo using 375 helium balloons?
Sumo testing!
Hold him up!
Push him up!
At first, Sumo wasn't really lifting up into the air.
Jackson gave him that boost that he needed. He gave him the gift of flight.
We hoisted him up.
We can lift the sumo!
We made a sumo weightless. Yes!
So he was for flying sumo.
We really wanted to see something fly. So if 375 balloons made Mr. Sumo weightless, then who knows how high they take me. So I stepped up.
Ollie, you are going to soar. Soar like an eagle. Soar like a cold sore that you can't stop nubbing at with your tongue.
That's S-O-R-E.
Yeah, no, but it sounds the same
S-O-A-R.
in the context, you know?
Whatever
My
you
point
say.
is, you are going to fly, Ollie.
Okay, well, we're using the same amount of balloons we use for Mr. Sumo on you, and you weigh about 200 pounds less than he does.
Yeah.
So you might be taking a little trip here.
I'm ready for a trip.
Because you might be in France by the time we finish with
Man,
this.
I gotta give it to Ali. That boy was ready to fly.
All right, let's get you in the air.
Dude, what would happen if we tried to fly Ali using 375 helium balloons?
Whoa.
Let's go!
Dude, what would happen? Coming up next on Enscree.
When school is over,
5,
4,
3,
2, 1.
the race to pop is on.
Turbo mode!
Whether it's pop,
Wow!
tiny pop, pop max,
Doesn't it make your heart race?
or pop player,
Come on, let's go!
we've got all your favorite characters
This is gonna be great!
in all your favorite shows.
Shall we get weird?
All you have to do is make it home before you
Here it comes.
pop. The fun doesn't stop on pop because kids love to pop.
Got to go, I need the toilet.
Oh my God, it's the future. My parents, my coworkers, my girlfriend. I'll never see any of them again. Yahoo!
I'm Dr. Zoidberg.
Amy Wong, Professor Hubert Farnsworth.
I'm a bender. I bend girders.
Sheesh, 40,000 channels and only 150 of them have anything good on.
Think of me as the big sister you always wanted.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of a lazy hoe.
I'm not gonna be anally raped, so you can listen to Usher.
You so drop, nigga.
Watch where you walking, nigga. Hey, what you say?
You ever tried beating his ass?
Dad, Granddad, is that a cell phone or a cordless payphone?
Shut up.
Pure Heart Valley, the safest and cuddliest place on Earth.
We literally can never leave.
Until...
Dude, I think that was us.
Now it's up to Mau Mau and his elite team of heroes to protect the valley.
I wanna be a hero!
Mau Mau, Heroes of Pure Heart, Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on Cartoon Network.
You are so busted.
After his secret identity gets leaked to the public, Ben has to deal with all the
Tension? Money?
But now the pressure is on. His old enemies return. The end of Ben 10. Can you arise? No one discovers me. Equipped with the ultimate tricks.
Time to go hero.
Incoming!
Time to go ultimate.
Will he stand a chance? Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. Saturday nights at 7:30, 6:30 Central. What?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello!
I want to show you something.
Who is this?
It's on Cartoon Network 2.
Never seen it. Any chicks in it?
It's got laughs. It's got action. It's even got grannies falling from the sky. It's all the best superstar shows packed full of cheekiness.
Hey! Oh, no, that's right.
It's jaw-dropping, karate chopping, monster hugging, heart thumping, kitty tripping, face licking, trailblazing. It's utterly amazing.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
See them all for yourself. Our superstar shows every day from 6:30 p.m. only on Cartoon Network 2.
This song is stupid, mate. It needs to be cancelled, right? Because it encourages human trafficking, and we need an updated version. Because, mate, no one wants birds, and more birds, and a bunch of fucking humans on top of that, right? No, mate. It should be something like, on the 12th day of Christmas, that girl from Squid Games gave to me 12 grams of soup, 11 games of playing, 10 games of shooting, 9 strips of stripping, 8 Lamborghinis, 7 days in Vegas, 6 times of tripping, 5 hookers, $4 million, 3 grams of DMT, 2 weeks in Hawaii, and a hot Asian girlfriend in a pear tree. Merry Christmas, you sexy bastards, and a happy new... It's not even Christmas, what am I saying? Peace.
Dude, what would happen if we tried to fly Ollie with 375 helium balloons?
Whoa.
Let's go!
I'm flying!
As soon as we let him go, he took off into the air.
Yes!
Look at him!
As soon as they let me go, I started flying higher and higher. I was in shock. Like, I couldn't say anything in the beginning. I was really excited.
Hey, dude! It's flying! Yeah!
Dude, it's the best view ever! I see everything! I see everything!
How are you flying?
It felt great flying. I just wanted to take the harness off and just fly, but I couldn't.
I mean, we actually made our buddy fly.
So, dude, what would happen if we tried to fly a penguin using 13 helium balloons? Lift off!
Dude, what would happen if we try to lift a sumo using 375 helium balloons? Air sumo!
And dude, what would happen if we tried to fly Ali using 375 helium balloons?
It's flying!
A high flying success.
By the power of Thor!
What in the world, dude?
Dude, nothing's crazier than a Viking.
Nothing's crazier than you.
You know what's crazier?
What's crazier?
Pirate.
No way, not at all.
All right, let's put him to the test then.
All right, dude, what would happen in a battle between pirates and Vikings? Which group can cause more damage to the other?
All right, so let's use a Viking catapult that's way more new age, you know? But first, so let's use a pirate cannon that's upgraded, so it's more high tech, right? And we'll totally attack a Viking.
So we roll up in this open field, and we have a pirate cannon, and we have this Viking. It looked like he was almost taunting us. Vikings are pretty tough. I don't know if we can take this guy out.
Check this cannon. This cannon, man.
Look at this.
Oh, this isn't just any cannon. This is a pirate's cannon!
So will this pirate cannon annihilate this Viking?
Oh, yes.
The biggest diss ever is getting your own stuff thrown
That
out.
is so disrespectful.
All right, I'm gonna annihilate that Viking with this giant piece of ham.
Yeah, because we all know Vikings like ham.
So we were gonna use our pirate cannon to shoot this Viking stuff at this moving Viking dude.
This looks like a winner. You want to bite before we aim it?
I do not.
I'm good. I'm a vegetarian.
Jackson and Ollie loaded up my cannon with a ham, and I took a shot at it.
Are you actually gonna hit it?
I don't know if CJ can get him.
I'm gonna do my best.
How do you do that? How do you mess up by that much?
All right, give me another bone.
Here we go.
Load it up. I needed one more shot at that Viking. I had to come through for my guys.
Dude, CJ has to nail it this time. We're running out of ham.
Why?
Ah!
All right, I blew it, so I'm gonna let Jackson try this one.
Dude, I'm gonna nail this Viking.
Jackson force-fed that Viking that ham, whether he liked it or not.
Yes! Victory is ours! So I saw the guy was moving, and I knew now was the time. So I pressed that button, and it shot off his head. Arr!
I think it's time we give the Viking catapult a shot.
I feel more Viking already.
It was definitely cool to devastate that Viking like that, but now it was time to devastate the pirates by destroying an entire pirate armada, which actually looked like my little brother's toy boats. You guys see this giant, awesome catapult we have here?
The new age catapult.
Dude, we should name it.
Hammer of Thor.
The Hammer of Thor. I like that.
All right, so what are we gonna launch at this fleet?
What do pirates always have?
Beards?
And treasure!
So then we load up the treasure chest, and that thing was heavy.
We're gonna sink some ships.
We're shooting pirate stuff at pirates using a Viking catapult.
Activate the catapult! 3, 2, 1!
That treasure chest overshot that armada. Not one ship went down.
So
Binoculars!
Alright, so we missed the pirate ships entirely.
Yeah, we need something bigger.
So then we load up the canoe, and I'm thinking this thing is so big, it has to hit the ships.
By the power of Thor, I deem thee the Pyranoo!
We've been trying to destroy a pirate armada using pirate ammunition with a Viking air catapult to see who would win a battle between pirates and Vikings.
3, 2, 1!
Oh, wait. We've shot 2 pirate things, and not one boat has sunk.
You're so weak. Man.
I don't know if Vikings can take pirates out at this point.
We need something with some more mass.
Back in the day, pirates were pretty lazy, just always chilling out on like fat couches and stuff. So we loaded up a huge couch onto the catapult. Man, there's no way that the Armada can survive this.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Sofa was flying through the air, and there were pieces breaking apart from it, going everywhere. And it landed right on the pirate armada. It was so gnarly.
That was amazing.
Dude, that totally proves it. Pirate Vikings tie.
We will pillage them!
So, dude, what would happen in a battle between pirates and Vikings? It's a tie. So today, we learn how to keep cool by turning CJ's car into a mobile beach.
Figured out how to defy gravity by using helium balloons.
And proved when it comes to causing destruction, pirates and Vikings are equal.
When DirecTV drops your favorite channels, SpongeBob gets upset. When SpongeBob gets upset, he calls Stephen Colbert. When he calls Stephen Colbert, Colbert rallies the troops. When Colbert rallies the troops, Elka calls for alien backup.
This is Candy Cane.
And when Elka calls for alien backup, Cartman gets a satellite lodged up his ass. Don't let Cartman get a satellite lodged up his ass. Call DirecTV now at 800-531-5000 and demand that DirecTV brings back your favorite channels.
Let's start by getting some sunlight in here. Hello.
That was not even fantasy, that's just an alien.
What was that?
Would you shut the
secret room.
Guys, knock it off!
So peaceful, so relaxing, but really, the creek is truly a wild place. And only one courageous kid can navigate this incredible world.
All is not lost, for I am here, Craig, maker of the map. Gotta protect my tootsies.
Join Craig and meet some amazing kids down at the creek.
That's exactly what I need.
Craig of the Creek, weekdays at 6:30, 5:30 Central on Cartoon Network. Adventure Time, Fridays at 8, 7 Central on Cartoon Network.
Like most victims, Julie knew her killer. It was her son, who was sitting behind her without a seatbelt. After crushing her to death, he sat back down.
Somewhere in the Pacific Ocean is an island of all these weird creatures.
You betcha!
They may look scary, But trust me, they're nice.
That's not very peaceful.
Spliced series premiere Saturday at 7:30 on Enscree.
Just because crazy stuff usually happens doesn't mean it will this time.
Guys, how's this for crazy? Sorry, that was Corey's line.
Guys, how's this for crazy?
On a tiny little island in the ocean called Pacific, there's a mixed up group of creatures who are really quite horrific. Stitched together with whatever crap was found or could be grabbed, reinvented in the bowels of a lab. Spliced, they have all been spliced, half-baked and diced, and regurgitated by some crazy doctor who went bamboos. And now you pay the price. They have all bits of hippo, chunks of lava, swap the hind legs for another, splice a parrot meat with donkey feet and season it with butter. It's no ordinary island, do we have to say it twice? It's no ordinary island, 'cause it's spliced, spliced, spliced.
Hungry! 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 This guy's really hungry! I'm hungry! Yeah! Hungry! Hungry!
You're not going to be hungry for long!
Ta-da! Yeah!
I know! I'm a great cook! You don't like it?
How do I say this gently? Perry, you're terrible, sinister, awful, appalling, dreadful, bad. You're a bad cook! But hey, that's okay. You can't be good at everything.
But what am I good at?
Well, you're, you know. Let's go find out right now. Hey, Princess Pony Ape Hands. Did you know that Perry's the best hairdresser on Keepaway Island? And he's gonna style your hair and make it really pretty.
Here goes!
Princess Mad!
You don't like it?
Hey, Patricia! Did you know that Perry's the best mechanic on Keepaway Island?
Really? Well, maybe he could help me get old Susie here running.
You betcha! Now let's... Oh, I'm so sorry. That was not intentional.
That should do it! Don't worry, it's gotta run out of gas sometime. Hi, Two Legs Joe. Did you know that Perry's the best house painter on Keepaway Island?
Really? I had no idea.
Me neither.
You better hope you two are good at running!
Yeah!
I'm no good at everything.
Gotta hide! Gotta hide!
I'm gonna stop you, Window!
Where are we?
It must be one of the doctor's secret labs.
Ooh. Hey. Wow.
Yuck.
What is it?
I have no idea. But I think I love it.
Yeah!
Well, hey there, chums. The name's Chet.
Hi, Chet.
And I'm here to teach you the basics of bowling, the world's favorite semi-sport since 1945. Bowling's fun and easy, not to mention great for the old ticker. Now you want to knock down as many pins as you can. But you've got to respect them first. Keep your pins clean, keep them waxed, and don't forget to let them lie down once in a while. They've been standing all day. When it comes time to fall, they'll treat you with the same respect. Everything I've got to say about bowling and everything you need to know. So bowl safe, bowl strong, and believe in yourself or something. Oh, for the love of hey, why don't you give it a try?
Woohoo! Oh, it hurts! Mine's broken.
Bowling! Bowling! Bowling is the most beautiful word I've never said! Hey! Maybe it explains this! Entree! This is my destiny! This is what I'm good at!
What?
And so I bowled and bowled and bowled. I never wanted to stop. But when I realized I was narrating, I knew it was time to take a break. Come on, let's make sandwiches at my house. Wait, I'm still doing it. Come on, let's make sandwiches at my house.
Sandwiches?
Oh, Entree, don't worry. Now that I know what I'm good at, everything is different. Allow me.
Was your destiny or something.
Didn't you see what happened? It's not my destiny, and I'm getting rid of this stupid ball forever! No, don't try and stop me. Entree?
What do you want? I'm busy.
Goodbye, my precious.
Keep your pins clean. Keep them waxed. 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 Keep your pins clean.
I like this place already.
Keep them waxed.
Holy cow!
Inferior carbon-based life form. We are the Finians, your new overlords. From now on, you shall worship us like dogs. I meant gods.
Oh, great Pinions. What do you want?
We want to be buffed and waxed and have our stripes repainted. Oh, and be put to bed like the good little pins that we are. This island is now our sacred pin spa.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. I still say it didn't sound so bad.
Yes. Make me shine.
Perry! Don't these aliens remind you of anything?
Sure. They remind me that I should work harder. They remind me of that all the time.
No! They look just like the pins from that bowling game of yours.
Really?
Look!
Help me up, mutant. My species isn't capable of standing on its own.
I don't see it.
Perry, this is a chance to use your bowling skills for good.
But when I threw my ball in that volcano, I swore I'd never bowl again.
No, you didn't. I was there.
No way! I'm not swimming in lava again.
Come on, Perry. You're our only hope.
But I betrayed her. I turned my back on bowling. I turned my back on myself.
Eh? Just get your ball already.
I can't do it.
Do or do not. There is no... Oh, there you go.
I have the power! Oh, hot.
Listen up, pinheads. Your reign of waxing is over.
Oh, really? We shall see whose finish gets buff. Oh, you're good. You're very good. But you're not good enough.
Hit him with everything you got, Perry.
This frame is over! You're no bowler. No bowler at all!
You don't tell me what I am. My name is Perry, and I am a bowler! Strike!
Technically, it's a spare.
I'm finally good at something after all!
Yeah, you're also good at, setting things on fire, wrecking my car, and... Ew!
What the heck is that?
It was supposed to be peanut butter and jam, but let's just call it something I wasn't meant to do.
So vicious and nutty!
YouTube TV is about to drop Nickelodeon and up to 22 other channels. That means you'll miss shows like SpongeBob SquarePants, The Loud House, NFL Slime Time, The Thundermans Undercover, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Patrick Star Show, Tyler Perry's Young Dylan, The Really Loud House, and Rock, Paper, Scissors.
No! What do we do?
Hey parents, to stop YouTube TV now, go to keepnick.com. Tell YouTube TV not to drop Nickelodeon.
So, you want to learn how to cook. It's not that hard. You just need to follow some simple steps. Number 1, always make sure to follow the recipe.
But I followed the recipe! Exactly!
Number 2, making the food look good. Number 3, on second thought, knowing what you're doing probably helps too. Chowder, Monday nights at 7:30, 6:30 Central on Cartoon Network. These are the Teen Titans. There's Starfire.
You must meet my friends.
Cyborg.
Oh yeah! Back in the league!
Beast Boy.
Yo, whose turn to do dishes?
Raven.
This party is pointless.
And Robin.
Loser. Jerk. What did you say?
Joining together so they can fight for truth, justice, and the last slice of pizza. Teen Titans. Weekday mornings at 7:30, 6:30 Central on Cartoon Network.
Comedy gold!
Saving the day. Busting a move.
I'm seeing what you're saying.
Iceberg proves.
Say good morning to my friends.
It seems I lost my shirt again.
The coolest, bluest cat you know. Yeah! Yay, Beemo!
I'm seeing, you're seeing, they're seeing, we're seeing. I'm seeing, you're seeing, they're seeing, we're seeing.
Got a belly button gem.
Hanging with my bro.
It's a Teen Titans Laser Battle.
Jolly good show.
Full of love and fighting crime.
Is it almost dinner time?
You know the fun is never ending.
Hey guys, look, we're trending!
I'm seeing, you're seeing, they're seeing, we're seeing. I'm seeing, you're seeing, they're seeing, we're seeing.
A magic kingdom's gotta be somewhere. Use your imagination.
Fine, Squidward. We don't need television. Not as long as we have our
imagination.
Trying to impress our fans. Older sister goes berserker. Temper is her biggest crook. I got a plan that might just work now. We're gonna rock and we're gonna roll. We are Grojband.
It's Sunday, August 11th. I'm Chance Happening.
I'm Buzz Newsworthy. This is the extra day added to the Peaceville calendar every 4 years when the Bonkerton Comet appears in our sky.
Discovered by Professor Cornward Bonkerton, the comet brings with it a citywide state of wackiness where anything can happen.
You order a sandwich with no pickles. Bam! Maybe the sandwich shows up with pickles on it. Maybe you walk into a closet and bam! Tigers! Worse than pickles.
So try to remain indoors and... Buzz, you're wearing a baby's bonnet.
Ha! It was a helmet when I put it on. Good luck, everyone.
Meh. Bonkerton Comet. Just because crazy stuff usually happens doesn't mean it will this time.
Guys, how's this for crazy? Sorry, that was Corey's line.
Guys, how's this for crazy? I got us a gig to play for a princess.
A princess? I call Comet on that!
Good call, Con, but the first Comet Flash hasn't happened yet. Who knows what it will do?
Today, we giddily discuss Nick Mallory's hair and jacket. Then we shop for purses. I will buy a new one. You will buy my old one. Second hand.
But it's Comet Day, and we always do what I want on Comet Day.
Prove it! What?
Here comes the first Comet Flash. Let's see what it does.
We're going to play make-believe. I am a princess. You are my disgusting troll servant, Gucky. Uber totes, Mina. Obedience is life.
That's more like it.
I have already hired my royal minstrels.
We're minstrels for a fake princess?
Not fake, Lanes. Just pretend. Haven't you ever heard of LARPing?
We have. LARP is live-action role-playing.
It's like Halloween, but with costumes and pretending to be things. No candy, though.
Unless you're a candy wizard.
Next stop, the Kingdom of Sword and Shield.
Candy wizards have all the fun!
The Yard Center at House Improvers?
A magic kingdom's gotta be somewhere. Use your imagination.
Fine. Wow, a unicorn. Let us ride it toward a rainbow. Fine, we can stay.
I can't believe we're minstrels! Just like the Four Squalls! Rocklore moment! Behold, King Lyricles, the songwriting master of Rock Olympus.
Bored and grumpy, he summoned entertainers from across the land. He fired a lot of them.
Enter the Four Squalls, ready to rock!
But the Four Squalls were not invited, and Lyricles demanded they face his hugest and angriest knight. Aw, come on, we're trying to tell a story here.
Presenting the royal minstrels. Minstrels, you must bow before Princess Pretina.
All done, Your Highness Princess. Curse you, Gucky! Your troll hands fouled my nails! Clean them again. Without touching them! I love being the boss of everyone.
Mina?
I am Princess Pretina, minstrel.
Sorry, your princess ship.
Corey?
Trina?
Do not speak to Gucky. What will you play for me?
Good question, Your Highness.
What are those things? Where are your lutes, flutes, and dandy strings?
These are our instruments.
You have unhappied the princess. You will be executed! Yes! Yes! I mean...
Happy troll transition! In the hole, you rats! Ow! So authentic!
Mina was so ragey. It's like she's channeling my sister.
Ordering our executions is a total Trina move.
Mina was totally calling shots there. Maybe there's something to this comet after all.
Good news! We won't actually be killed. But we will have to play our dead bodies for the rest of the day.
As Big Head Judge of Sword and Shield, I can get your sentence repealed.
Mayor Mello? shouldn't you be keeping an eye on the town? It's Comet Day. Anything can happen.
Anything can and anything did. I just woke up here with this crazy lid.
So, how do we not play dead all day?
If you defeat the royal champion in a duel, you'll be free.
Then we can play a cool minstrel tune and have some dragon steaks.
They're just cheeseburgers.
I'll do it! Who did I just challenge?
Sir Nick of Mallory. Didn't think Nick was a suit guy, but here we are.
He's so dreamy. Gucky! Only the princess may drool over her champion. Dab my drool lest the commoners totally see it.
Here is thy sword, sire.
Sweet.
Do I get one of those?
Of course, here's your sword.
Great! A fake sword! Perfect for bouncing off his real armor!
Oh, now do a swan!
Guys, what was the rest of the story about the 4 squalls? Did they beat that knight?
Did they ever?
It was awesome! The brave minstrels squared off against the invincible Smashius!
All shall be crushed.
You think he'd say smashed?
When my royal wifey touches the ground, battle to the death!
Wow, that's a bright one. I wonder what that'll do.
I knew it! There's 2 guys inside every horse!
Wait! Now fight.
What is that thing?
Smashius! He's the knight that the 4 squalls fought. We kind of imagined him.
And it became real?
I don't think you understand how hard we were imagining.
Blame that comet! I know I do! And now Smashius will destroy his home! Man, this hammock show is nice. Thanks, Comet.
Warriors, totally attack!
Come on, fall down. The red ones are the best swords.
Ah! Royal Wizard Squad, use your magic!
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Nick can't move in this armor. The price of coolness.
Sir Nick of Mallory, totally sacrifice yourself! Nick, no! I love you! Trina, Gucky doesn't love Nick! You're totally out of character!
Guys, how did the 4 squalls kick this guy's butt?
They had magical music, a song full of spells.
But it was still really snappy.
There's a ton of wacky magic in the air, just up for grabs.
That's it! Grab some minstrel gear. I'll get some magic lyrics. But not from the usual place.
Unicorn transition!
Fight, you cowards!
I bet you can't wait for that comet to go away and take all this crazy with it.
What do you mean, Kerr?
Just saying, it'll be a relief to go back to being Trina's troll.
No! Too soon! This is my time! I'm the one with the power! What was that? I feel so overdramatic.
I'm sure it's a passing phase.
Thanks for the save, Gucky. And way to smell like a troll. Commitment.
Hey, Sir Temper Tantrum! Behold, I, Core of Yore! We're Grojband, and the 4 squalls were just our opening act.
You sure this'll work, Core?
Lanes, I'm always sure it'll work. Once upon a time, back when trolls were caked in grime, there was an evil warrior whose heart was filled with the most heinous slime. But that warrior picked the wrong fight. We're some minstrels of untold might. These minstrels, it seemed, had the power and the will and the guts to stand up for right. This is our day, we'll have our way, and magical words are what we say.
Infamus Mira! Gigantus weaponus Hey, honey, hey, will surely make you pay. Hey!
We have the power today, but it won't always be this way. But right here and now, though you may growl, you surely must obey. Go away.
Guys, I don't say this enough. You're awesome.
You saved my princessdom! Gucky, prepare a royal feast while you still have to obey me. Gucky! What did you call me? Uh-oh. Gucky, you!
We played for royalty. I got a kiss from a unicorn. Not a bad gig.
Success doesn't come from who you play for, Lanes, or what kind of magic animal licks your face. It comes from inside. But when you let it out, there's a giant metal monster right behind it. The trick is to know when to blame the comet. Thanks for coming out, everyone.
If you ever feel bad about your life, just know that it could always be worse. You could be in a car crash, you could get fired if you didn't get on with the head of the department, you could have a trashy laptop, you could have another... Now it's time for GradeAUnderA.
Mate, the US elections are well underway, and it's Trump versus Kamala for the position of president in 2024. But there are voters who are still undecided. So I thought I'd help out with a quick guide covering both candidates and looking at what they've each proposed and taking the pick out of them too, so you can decide who's better. So mate, here's Grade A's guide to the 2024 US elections. Okay, so I'm going to go through each candidate one by one, right? And take the piss out of them as much as I can and talk about their policies and them as people overall. Because that's what matters after all. And the points that I make are going to get more and more harder hitting the further into the video we go. Alright? And I'm going to start with Kamala and then I'll go into Trump. Right? Going alphabetical order. Sounds good? Alright, let's go. Okay, so I want to start with something quite interesting that I'm sure everyone's noticed about Kamala, right? You barely see her anywhere. Like, Trump is doing rallies and interviews and speeches and appearances and podcasts out the arse, right? And Kamala is just hiding away in comparison. Like, have you guys ever heard that phrase? 'Tis better to be silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. Yeah, that's basically her campaign slogan. Trump's out here doing as many appearances and rallies as possible, right? So he can share his policies and views for where he wants to take the country to as many people as possible, right? And Kamala isn't. She's nowhere to be seen. Probably because she doesn't know what her policies and views for the country are herself. Hey, do you know what, right? Let me ask her. Hey, Kamala, what are your policies?
Hello, darlings. Futuristic scooters, old school website. Relax. Smart.
I grew up a middle-class kid.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so I want to start with a few things about Kamala that all potential voters should know about her. One, she lies. A lot. Like, for example, right, she said she worked at McDonald's.
I worked at McDonald's. I was a student when I was working at McDonald's.
She now proudly says that she's black, but she used to fully present as Indian.
I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of South Asian descent.
She puts on fake accents to seem more relatable.
You all helped us win in 2020, and we're gonna do it again in 2024.
And recently, she kind of implied that she's a mother.
I've made many mistakes. If you've ever parented a child, you know you make lots of mistakes.
When in fact, she has no children. Lie, 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 lie. I'm sorry, right? These are all fucking lies. Right in front of our faces. But of all the lies she told, right, the biggest one she's ever told... She said that Joe Biden was mentally all there.
Let me say that our president, his ability to understand complex issues in a way that no one else can, to make smart and important decisions, and Joe Biden delivers.
You consider him mentally sharp? Fucking hell, not exactly something that fills you with confidence, is it? Like, mate, if you lie about this kind of random shit, right, how can you really tell when she's telling the truth? 2, she flip-flops. Oh my god, man. Flip-flops out of the arse. Like, at one point, right, Kamala wanted to defund the police. She initially said the border was safe and secure. Something about healthcare for everyone, right? I forget what it was. Fracking and a mandatory semi-automatic rifle buyback. These are all positions that she held very strongly at one point, but has since changed her mind. Or things she lies about, who knows? But most fucking surprisingly, to me anyways, right? After 8 years of insisting with full confidence that Trump's wall was a shit, racist, and ineffective idea, right? Recently at the CNN town hall, she said,
Under Donald Trump, you criticized the wall more than 50 times. You called it stupid, useless, and a medieval vanity project. Is a border wall stupid?
I am not afraid of good ideas where they occur.
So you don't think it's stupid anymore?
What? She admitted that Trump's wall was a good idea. How fucking worrying is that? Like, Jesus Christ, man, how mentally slow are you? If it takes you 8 fucking years to realize that a good idea is a good idea, then voting for you is probably not a good idea. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But hey, why don't you give me 8 years to realize that for myself, just like you did? Dumb bitch. And 3, I'm sorry, right, but she has performed objectively worse running the country. Inflation is shit, the economy is shit, and the border is absolute fucking shit. Kamala Harris has just come out of a vice presidency where she basically dedicated 100% of her time and attention into the border, right? While the border was just one of many plates that Donald Trump was keeping spinning during his presidency. But despite this, Kamala did a shitter job. Considerably shitter. But in fairness, right, you do have to take into consideration that she was not president. So you can't really say that she's responsible for all the problems out here, right? That was Joe Biden. And Kamala does reassure us that her presidency will be drastically different to his.
I mean, I'm obviously not Joe Biden. Let me be very clear. My presidency will not be a continuation of Joe Biden's presidency.
But confusingly, right, she then says,
would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years?
There is not a thing that comes to mind.
She can't think of anything that she would do differently with Biden's presidency. Jesus, that's a fucking worrying answer, is it not? And to add to that, right, not only does she say she wouldn't do anything differently, but she has also told us that almost all of the disastrous decisions made by the Biden campaign, she deserves full blame for it too.
Our president, I see him every day. A substantial amount of time we spend together is in the Oval Office. I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact.
Aha! Okay, I think I get it now. So it's not so much the case that Kamala's presidency will be a continuation of Joe Biden's, but more that Joe Biden's presidency was a preview of Kamala's. So if you like the direction that America has been going the past 4 years, vote for Kamala! And even more worryingly, right, she can't fucking talk. Listen, I've noticed some patterns with Kamala, as I'm sure everyone has, right, whenever she's asked a question in how she answers. Option 1 is she goes about blaming Trump for her failings.
Donald Trump left us the worst unemployment, the worst epidemic in a century, the worst attack on our democracy. And what we have done is clean up Donald Trump's mess.
Not my fault. Orange man bad, innit? Then we have option 2, right? Which is to completely dodge the question and instead talk about her middle-class upbringing.
When it comes to the economy, do you believe Americans are better off than they were 4 years ago?
I was raised as a middle-class kid.
When we talk about bringing down prices, what are 1 or 2 specific things you have in mind for that?
I grew up a middle-class kid.
What's your message to Michigan voters in terms of the economy? The average person can't afford groceries or their rent.
I come from the middle class.
Like anyone cares. And option 3, right, is to say words that don't actually say fucking anything. Like, listen to this, right, and see if you can understand what the fuck this word salad means.
Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
Fucking nonsense! And she also gives absolutely empty, nothing answers that give no information whatsoever. But for some reason, right, people accept them. Like, just listen to the answer she gives, right, when she's asked about specifics on fixing the border.
And part of what we need to do is always prioritize what we need to do to strengthen our border.
Part of what we need to do is prioritize what we need to do. Now, fucking hell, tell me you don't know how to fix the border without telling me you don't know how to fix the border. Do you know what I mean? Now, seriously, right, I don't understand how these kind of horseshit, empty, nothing answers are allowed by anyone. Because no one else is allowed to do that anywhere else in the world ever, are they? Like, imagine doing that in a maths exam back in school. Like, open up your exam and it'll ask you, find the values of X and Y. And imagine having the fucking nerve to write down, I grew up in a middle-class family, where a large importance was placed on finding values of X, Y, and many other letters. To find the values of X and Y, I would carry out the mathematical calculations needed to find the values of X and Y, and I would then write the values here. Thank you. That wouldn't fucking fly, would it? Exactly. So why do we let someone running for president pass with shit like this? And the worst one, right, was when she was giving the speech and her teleprompter glitched out, right? And as a result, so did she. She just stood there awkwardly for what felt like an eternity, right? Saying nothing of substance at all, just repeating the words.
32 days. 32 days. Okay, we got some business to do. All right. 32 days.
Like a broken record. Like, imagine her negotiating with other world leaders, right? She would be fucking hopeless. Like, it definitely gives the impression that unless she's told what's being discussed beforehand so she can plan what to say, or unless she's told what to say directly, she doesn't know what the fuck to say. Not presidential material at all. But I want to end with a little theory that I have about Kamala's supporters specifically, right? And that's that everyone who votes for her isn't actually voting for her. They're just voting against Trump. So much so that they'll vote for anyone or anything to be president. No matter how much of a lying, flip-flopping, malfunctioning retard of a candidate they are, just so long as it isn't Trump. Because they've been conditioned to hate him and believe that he's a bad person by the divisive as fuck media. Because they never mention her amazing policies that they're super excited about, do you know what I mean? Because let's be honest, right? There are no policies at all, let alone amazing ones from Kamala.
Today we're trying to find out from the attendees what Kamala Harris's greatest accomplishment has been as VP.
I can't say anything right now. Give me a second.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because they don't like Trump. Like, I saw a video the other day from WWE wrestler Mick Foley saying, vote for Kamala, but he didn't spend the video talking about how good Kamala is, right? In fact, he didn't spend a single second doing so. Not 1 second. Probably because there's nothing to say. The entire video was literally...
Enough's enough. Donald Trump is such an obvious con man. There's absolutely nothing fun about this man. I was thinking about calling you a douchebag, only out for himself. I claim he's screwing over the working man. Words are cheap, and he lies almost every time he opens his mouth.
I.e., because she isn't Trump. Which isn't exactly a good thing either. But in my opinion, right, this is a bit of a piss poor reason to vote for a candidate, i.e. because you don't like the other candidate. And I hate this, right? Because one, people who do this often have their minds made up already and have political tunnel vision and will ignore all the good points of the other candidate and ignore all the bad points of their own. So there's a big double standard there.
People pick a fucking team and then whatever that team says, they can do no harm. And it overpowers all discussions.
And two, because when you do this right, it then becomes less about who has the better policies and more about who seems and can come across as the better person. And that's when you really see the fakeness come out. Like one of the big ones that Kamala likes to do, right, is, oh my God, he says mean things. Someone with a dirty mouth like that shouldn't be the president.
Kamala Harris, we can't stand you. You're a vice president.
I have to ask you about your opponent. He used a very ugly term, using the S word.
It demeans the office. Donald Trump should never again stand behind the seal of the President of the United States. To stand again behind the seal of the President of the United States? No one standing behind the seal of the President of the United States.
What the fuck, bitch? Give the acting a break. Like, okay, bro, you fucked the economy, you fucked inflation, you fucked the border, not to mention everyone's lives, right? And you don't have any results to show whatsoever, but you put on a better act of being presidential, so people should vote for you over the guy who has undeniable results, yeah? You cannot be serious. When that's the best that you can come up with, right? That's fucking dire. And also, she will say that Donald Trump's mean words and attacking language is so bad, right?
Your opponent, he used the S word.
It demeans the office.
But the people she's affiliated with...
He's prancing and dancing around like a dipshit.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
He was not calling Trump supporters garbage.
It's his supporters. Garbage.
Half of Trump supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables.
Walz has been criticized for embellishing or telling outright falsehoods about his military record.
No, exactly. a whole lot better, are they? And hold up, right? What was that she said about Donald Trump's language again?
It demeans the office.
Right, but having the singer who sang Wet Ass Pussy twerking at a family political event, that doesn't demean the office at all, does it? Great logic. Seriously, right? You have to get your emotions out of your voting. Like, this is not Tinder you're on, right? You don't have to like the other person. You go into the voting booth and cast your ballot for who you think can do a better job of running the country. With all due respect, right? It's not about who you like. And you have an interesting election in 2024, right? Because both candidates have had a go running the country and literally no one agrees that Kamala's administration did a better job. But somehow, there are still millions of people who want to vote for this zero accomplishment lady who wasn't even democratically chosen to be the Democratic nominee. That's pretty crazy and concerning, to be honest. But I'll end on this, right? The tribal mindset that people have when voting, in my opinion, right, needs to fucking stop. Listen, everyone should essentially go into every election being politically homeless, having zero care whatsoever for who's a Democrat or who's a Republican, right? Just looking at the candidates and what they've done in the past and their policies and not which political party they belong to. Because I'm sorry, right? Let's be honest. If Kamala was a Republican, literally no one who is currently voting for her would have voted for her. Not a single fucking one, besides her parents. Maybe. Listen, right, you have to make sure that you aren't having your mind made up for you, whether it's by your family members or the mainstream media, stupid shit like party loyalty or anything else. It's something that we all have to look out for. So make sure you aren't guilty of it yourself. But whatever happens, right, and whoever wins, I wish the best for America and everyone living there. Listen, but I do have to say, right, what Kamala lacks in policies, my God, man, does she make up for it with celebrities? Mate, who needs policies when you have famous people? Like, oh, Kamala, what's your tax plan? Mate, who cares what a tax plan is? Look, it's Beyonce. And listen, right, it's customary to end these kind of roast type things with a few good words about the person you roasted. She also has a really cute laugh. Fucking yikes. And one thing that I have to respect about Kamala Harris, that no one can deny, right, is her endless dedication to making America healthy again by force-feeding everyone her nutritious as fuck word salads. Best of luck to all the Kamala voters in 2024. Hopefully you get your candidate. And by the way, right, if you're mad at anything I said in this video, don't be mad at me, be mad at Kamala. Because I'm pretty sure I haven't lied about anything, right? And besides, shut up innit? It's just comedy. And also, right, Trump's next, so get ready for that too in the next few days. Hopefully before Tuesday. Alright, cheers boys. Peace.
It's the last 10 seconds of the All-Star game. Team USA. It's all down to this.
Rigby's got the rock.
Mordecai sets him up.
Slam dunk!
Jump shot at the buzzer. Whoa!
USA! USA!
You guys are always doing the same dumb chant. Maybe you could mix it up for once? You two do know that other countries exist, right?
Of course we know about other countries.
Yeah, we know about tons of other countries.
Let's show him. You want to show him?
Let's show him.
Show me what?
USA! USA! USA!
USA! USA! We're here to stay, but today we're going on a quick vacay to Canada. Can't get no Canada.
A Canada in Canada?
No Manada. It's China. Nothing could be finer except their twice cooked pork. No fork, chopsticks, Irish, sheep are fleecy.
France is just chill cause they take it easy.
Hey Mexico, you're a dang fine neighbor.
And Australia's founders, we're doing hard labor.
Fun lingo, mingle with a dingo.
In Japan, the sumos throw down and get paid.
Watch it, Germany's the place where sausage gets made.
Don't watch it.
Brazil's biological diversity
rivals what Dubai's got. Talking vertically, speaking of up, we're up in Switzerland. Matterhorn, Matterhonk, you're made of rocks and boulders. The penguins in Antarctica have got no shoulders.
Where'd your shoulders go? Did you lose them in the snow? Got no shoulders. Penguins got no shoulders.
New Zealand,
you give me fuzzy feet and fuzzy
feelings. Same with England, Iceland, Greenland, all the lands. South Korea, great to see ya. Live La Vida in Costa Rica.
You got the best beaches.
Indonesia, you got the best beaches.
Puerto Rico,
ditto on the beaches.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
So many beaching beaches. Teach us how to milk a cow. India, we're into ya. Chile and Peru. Stay true as the illest Portuguese places in the world. Italy's language is mega mellow. Check out the ceiling dude. Buongiorno.
Singapore's got
What?
Singapore's got
What? A fish?
No.
A lion?
No.
How about both? Trinidad is not so bad, let's kick it with a turtle.
Saw a castle in Slovenia, wrote it in my journal.
I wanna, I gotta, I'm gonna get to Ghana. Sup crazy looking bird, can you give me the skinny?
About the independent state of Papua New Guinea.
Madagascar. Whoa! Also Turkey. Oh!
Whew. How many countries did we go to?
I don't know, like all of them?
Yeah, we did.
Where have you two been? You ran out of the park chanting USA and then no one saw you for 3 months.
Would you believe Papua New Guinea?
No!
Antarctica.
Get back to work and take this penguin with you.
Wah.
We got a band in my garage and our own little entourage, but my words aren't coming out quite right. Who knew my basket cases was a lyrical genius, but only when her life's a complete mess. Gotta keep her mood on a rock and roller coaster while we're chasing gigs all around this town. When we drive her so nuts that she can't control her feelings, she's wicked profound. Now we're gonna rock and we're gonna roll. We are Grojband. Whoa. Now we're gonna rock and we're gonna roll. We are Grojband. Whoa.
Well, mate, it's Christmas. Everyone loves Christmas, mate. Seeing family, eating too much and getting drunk. And most importantly, right, the selfless act to give in. Close enough. But oddly enough, right, do you know who would hate Christmas if he was still around? Me! Yeah, mate, the birthday boy himself, Jesus Christ, would hate Christmas. And here's why. It's my birthday! Have you all forgotten that? Imagine having people celebrating your birthday, right? And everyone's like, hey, Merry Christmas, Jesus! Happy birthday, mate! Oh, thanks, mate! Oh, that for me, is it? No! It's for my nan! What? All of you lot buying gifts for each other, right? But nothing for the birthday boy! Buy me stuff! And it's my birthday, mate! Where's the cake? We don't get a cake, Jesus. What? But we do have turkey. What? A turkey? What sense does that make? It's my birthday, you idiot, not fucking Thanksgiving. Yeah, mate, I have to bleep videos now. Thank her. It's her fault, bitch. And also, I think I misheard you, right? What do you lot call my birthday again? Christmas. Christmas. Yeah, mate. Christmas. Who the fuck is Chris? Huh? I'm Jesus Christ. Christ. See that T? So it should be Christmas, shouldn't it? Not Christmas. Oh yeah. Ha, shit. Now that I think about it, right, that is kind of stupid, isn't it? Why did we make it a silent T? So you're telling me you've been saying my name wrong all these centuries? Yeah. Ha. Whoops. The disrespect. And by the way, right, I have merch now. Doggy style and canine groomers, Morningwood High School, Grandma's warm cream pies, perfectly innocent designs that have absolutely nothing sexual about them at all. Mate, listen, my merch is clinically proven to increase the amount of pussy you get by 69%, right? So go buy each design and buy like 7 of each one. Buy me one too. And what's this? That's an abbreviation, mate. It means Christmas. Christmas. Hang on. So when you can't be bothered to write out my name, 'cause oh my God, 6 whole letters, mate. You replace my name, Christ, which you mispronounce, with the thing that I died on, a cross. This is why I gave you all COVID. And who the f*** is this guy? This obese pajama-wearing bearded twat who flies around on magical reindeer to break into people's home and leave them gifts. Now, come on, man. How can anyone be stupid enough to believe that? Jesus, you walk on water and your mum's a virgin. Now you want to talk. Good point. So to summarize, you've been celebrating my birthday by not buying me any gifts and not getting any cake. You've been saying my name wrong for centuries and constantly reminding me of how I died. And you've essentially made my birthday not about me anymore and made it about this fat bastard instead. Am I getting that right? Yep. And I wouldn't change a thing about it. You motherfucker.
I never hoped to make a video like this. However, at the same time, I'm surprised I hadn't made it sooner. I guess I've been in denial for so long, telling myself this is just another one of his episodes, this is just a phase, not accepting the fact that this is who he is. He is not the person that I once admired. I'm about to start talking as if someone died in my family, or I was just diagnosed with cancer. But me making this video is almost just as bad. I miss the old Kanye. I don't like him anymore. I hate this new one. For the longest time, I believed him to be one of the greatest artists to ever live, and I've been jamming his music literally since elementary school. His albums have had some influence in shaping me into the person I am today. Not only that, I also admired his arrogant personality, which people would argue that was his excuse to be an asshole. And looking back at it, yeah, you're right. But back then, I saw it as confidence. Someone who was not afraid to speak their own opinion, even if that opinion didn't really make much sense.
Well, Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all, we leaving right now.
Even when I didn't agree with almost all of his rants, I would ignore it and pass it off as, oh, he's having a bit of an episode. He's not mentally well. And, excuse me. And I believe I only told myself this because I was still enjoying his new music at the time, and also I didn't want to believe this was the person he is. I mean, in many of his old music and in interviews, the things he has been saying these past few years contradicts what he used to say he stood by. So I used to tell myself, oh, he's being misunderstood. You know, when he said slavery was a choice, he meant that they were mentally still slaves, you know. I used to be one of those dumbass fans doing mental gymnastics trying to justify or explain why he said this horrible thing. And I didn't really realize it then because I was in denial that he's really a cornball. And because his old music being some of my favorite songs ever, I was still holding on to the kid in me that looked up to this man as an inspiration. I was living in the past. Nobody want to admit their childhood heroes are horrible people, but it comes to a point where you ask yourself, why are you defending this? Why are you still on their side? Because the more you continue to do it, you start to condone their terrible behavior, and then you become a clown just like them. No offense to the people who actually work as clowns. I have respect for y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I had this realization ever since the Alex Jones interview. I had no defense for that foolishness, which is why I didn't really talk about it much at the time it happened, but I still naively had a little sense of hope. He'll realize the error of his actions and apologize. I mean, he did watch Superbad with Jonah Hill and he said he stopped being racist, so maybe. And I also believe people can change, and I like having that optimistic view of the world. It keeps me sane. But I also know most people don't change, especially when they're adults. They remain dickheads for the rest of their sorry lives, and Kanye has proven that time and time again. And he has proven that again recently with his new batch of tweets. Like, oh my God, bro. The Virgil tweet hurt my heart. That was disgusting. He also said a bunch of other terrible things. He just going on a whole crazy rant. So many things that we'd be here all day if I went through all of them. I think he's still tweeting as I'm talking. Also, the tweets themselves are pretty self-explanatory on why they're terrible. And he said free Diddy. And not only that, he's currently collabing with Diddy's son, who's also an alleged horrible human, in a Yeezy and Sean John collab promoting this message to free Diddy. Do I need to explain why this is disgusting?
Diddy, come on out.
I better not see anybody walking around with these shirts on. If you do, you might as well tattoo Free R. Kelly on your forehead. Don't free Diddy. Never free Diddy. Keep his ass in prison. He probably having a good time in there anyway. And he's still tweeting his loyal support for Nazis. Oh my God. Saying Hitler was so fresh, he had that shit on. I've never seen an artist so washed in my life. Not only that, you're black. They hate you too. And some defenders might say, he's autistic. He can't help himself. Please do not give me that Elon Musk ass excuse. Or some might say he's just rage baiting. Bro, if he's rage baiting or not, it's still lame. It's loser behavior. There's no excuse to be had. That's just him. It's sad seeing a fall off to this degree, especially from someone I've once looked up to. And this is the biggest fall off I've ever seen in my life. From being known as one of the greatest musicians in not only hip hop, but across all genres, to a bigoted, lame, desperate for attention seeking clown, who now will only be mostly known for his controversy rather than his music. He has ruined his legacy. So please do not comment about me making a Vultures 3 video or a Bully video, cause that's not happening. Those albums aren't anything to look forward to anyway. You might ask, what happened to separating art from the artist? First of all, I'm most likely gonna remake that video cause it's not the best explained. There's so much stuff I failed to talk about in that vid. Smoking crack. And second of all, he's putting AI in his music now. So, where's the art? What art am I separating from his new albums? There's no art to be found with AI. Man, I'm just tired. Tired and exhausted of the bullshit. I listened to Heard Him Say the other day, his opening song from Late Registration, and I almost cried. Like tears welling up in my eyes. I was emotional. Not like sobbing, like, nah, not like that, but my chest was hurting because I genuinely can't believe the man who made this song is the person he is today. I'm not looking forward to any current or future Kanye news, whether that be his music, clothes, tweets, or him and his wife being weird. None of that. I'm done. I gotta pick a new person to stand now. So this channel is switching from Kanye to Playboy Cardi. Yeah, this is a Cardi only channel now. He's never done a terrible thing in his life. All my favorite artists are terrible people. But yeah, I'm done with Kanye from now on. So in conclusion, I'm just gonna listen to the Smiths instead to get my mind off of this. Morrissey has never done me wrong. Oh wait, he's evil too? Man, fuck!
Just because crazy stuff usually happens doesn't mean it will this time.
Guys, how's this for crazy? Sorry, that was Corey's line.
Guys, how's this for crazy?
When DirecTV drops your favorite channels, SpongeBob gets upset. When SpongeBob gets upset, he calls Stephen Colbert. When he calls Stephen Colbert, Colbert rallies the troops. When Colbert rallies the troops, Elka calls for alien backup.
This is Candy Cane.
And when Elka calls for alien backup, Cartman gets a satellite lodged up his ass. Don't let Cartman get a satellite lodged up his ass. Call DirecTV now at 800-531-5000 and demand that DirecTV brings back your favorite channels.
When school is over, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The race to pop is on. Turbo mode. Whether it's pop, wow, tiny pop, pop max. Doesn't it make your heart race? Or pop player. Come on, let's go. We've got all your favorite characters. This is gonna be great. In all your favorite shows. Shall we get weird? All you have to do is make it home before you...
Here it comes.
Pop! The fun doesn't stop on pop. Because kids love to pop. Got to go, I need the toilet.
Hey buddy, I'm Clarence and I do cool stuff. I do action, scoop, scoop, throw, throw, scoop, scoop, throw, throw, comedy jokes, or gummy mommy, romance. I'm here to see girl, and I even give helpful advice. Hey, you want to know a trick? Just use your hand.
Titans.
It's worth it.
Weekdays, 2:30, 1:30 Central on Cartoon Network.
All right, guys, take it easy. You're gonna break my head.
What are we waiting for? Titans, go!
Have you met the Teen Titans?
Comedy gold!
They're the best superheroes around, always using their powers for good. They let nothing stand in the way of their heroism. At least I don't think they do.
Dude, my face. Is it okay?
Titans, go!
Teen Titans Go, weekdays at 6/5 Central on Cartoon Network.
You're not going to be hungry for long! Ta-da! I know! I'm a great cook! How do I say this gently? Perry, you're terrible, sinister, awful, appalling, dreadful, bad. Huh. You're a bad cook!
From you-know-who, playing gigs when we can, trying to impress our fans. Older sister goes berserker, temper is her biggest crook. I got a plan that might just work now. We're gonna rock, and we're gonna roll. We are Grojband.
Welcome back to Scared Proper with our guest, Miss Obedience.
Check it, Buzz. I got my name because I was always popular, misobeying the rules. I had cred.
And your music was never more popular.
Right, but I got bored. I was tired of looking for more rules to misobey, so I went straight.
And your music was never more popular.
Want to see my new clothing line?
So all she did was stop breaking rules and she's a big deal?
If it worked for her, it can work for us. Grojband is going straight.
How are we doing so far?
I guess we have to be hardcore troublemakers first. Then we can go straight.
Core, troublemakers usually get, punished.
No way, man! Ken and me ain't going back to detention. We gotta hide, bro.
Wait a second, we never even been in detention.
Oh, yeah!
Easy, guys. We just need to pretend like we're trouble. So let's start fronting.
Makeover! Wicked cool transition!
Bye, Nick. Have fun at Scooter Fest.
Nick Mallory always has fun at Scooter Fest.
I can't believe Nick's going out of town. My life is over for a whole weekend.
You should start a hobby to take your mind off Nick.
Totes the best idea, Mins. And I know just the thing. To the craft store.
Really?
You've got to be kidding me.
How are your jeans staying up?
By the power of pure toughness. Ow!
Beat it! I need the garage to build a model of the perfect peaceville that I want to live in with Nick when he gets back. It's a hobby. You're not part of it. Exit now!
Sis, you're talking to a new tough Grojband, and this is our turf, so recognize. Nick blinked! That counts as recognizing!
Whatever. This isn't over. So, Entourage Band wants to be tough. Well, tough guys get ratted out. To who? Duh! Like some TV show or something.
A sneaky rat, your sister, told me that the toughest troublemakers in town are in this... What is this? A shed?
It's a garage.
A garage? Perfect! Because it's time to do some routine maintenance on your young lives. We've heard you kids need to be scared proper.
Trina ratted us out? But we haven't done anything.
Yeah, but we've already scored a ton of hardcore cred on TV.
And the mayor has given me special authority to lock you kids up. He's a big fan of the show.
That wasn't a scared gasp. Our breathing is just full of attitude. We can handle any cage. Dark, wet, drafty, full of snakes, maybe haunted. But we've had enough of being tough. We want to go straight and help some kids so they don't turn out like us. And to prove we've cleaned up our act, we're gonna visit the kids at Playpen Max Security Daycare.
Looks like we've got another misobedience here. The nice one, not the one that stole my car.
Playpen is dangerous. Those kids don't even nap.
Yeah, they're actually bad. We're not.
I get dizzy just from wearing my hat sideways.
Come on, guys. If I thought we couldn't handle it, would I say Grojband is going to Playpen? We'll show him what bad is, then tell him not to be it.
Whoa! Wow, 3 malls? One for Nick and me to go to, one for me to go to myself, for Trina time, and one for everyone else. But that one burned down. Is that a coliseum? Nick's gotta fight tigers shirtless somewhere. This is pretty big. We might need actual cement. And steel. You want Nick to fight in an unreinforced tiger dome? Also, learn to weld.
Tiger Claw transition!
Whoa!
Okay, this is a little more intimidating than I expected. Who's the kid with the eye patch?
That's 2 Junior. His dad's name is Junior, and he was named after him. Get it? Try not to look at his patch.
Aw, check out the cutie with the eye patch. A woo pirate. Shiver me flimbers.
Yep, that's what happened to me.
So what now, hardcore?
We show these toddlers who we want them to think they're dealing with. Listen up, drool fools. We're Grojband, the toughest band on the streets of Peaceville. You think you're front page of the bad news? Ha! You're more like that little flyer that falls out and you don't even notice. And even if you did, maybe you'd be all excited for like a second because maybe there's a sale on bubblegum and unicorns. So you pick it up, but then you see it's only for lawn care. But you wouldn't even know that because you can't read yet. And even if you could, it still wouldn't matter because you don't even own a lawn. Grrr.
If you guys are the toughest they could send, Peaceville can't handle us. We're busting out.
You started a jailbreak!
I'm sure they'll tire themselves out soon.
I wouldn't count on it.
Okay, I hand-carved the Nick gargoyles for your love castle walls. Built a drawbridge because they're romantic, and welded the drawbridge closed so Nick can never leave. And while you were doing that, I decided we need a 1,000-foot tall statue of Nick with a staircase to his lips so I can climb up and kiss them. 1,000 feet? To scale, right? Yes, in ultra-heavy marble. Hobbying up the perfect Peaceville is like so much fun.
Stop, you little candy thieves! Stop!
We're totally gonna get blamed for this.
I think we already are.
After being ratted out by the frontman's sister, Grojband appeared to be going straight. But in truth, they started what any responsible newscaster would call a rugrat riot.
We can't let these kids wreck our town.
Can't we just pretend it's not happening?
I thought we could front our way to cred, but I was wrong. We need to earn it with what we do best. We need to rock these kids straight.
If there were any lyrics around here, I'm pretty sure 2 Junior already stole them.
2 Junior wants to take over a town, and Trina's building a nice little one in the garage. Seems like a recipe for diary action.
The cops! Cheer up, boys! We might have to cry our way out of this!
You guys need a place to lay low and hide out. Our garage is perfect.
Yeah, sure. Some of my boys got boo-boos, and we're all getting cranky without our juice.
Shrug. I guess it's okay. But if I don't get all wibbly when I kiss it, you're making another one. But that took me price of wibbles, Mina.
Spread out, crew! This is our new crib!
Hey, sis, I met some new friends. They're just gonna hang out for a while.
What? Hey!
Ayo, ladies, get some orange slices going.
Get out of my town, you tiny stink bags! This is perfect Peaceville. Population, me, and my dreams of hunky Nick Mallory!
You mean this guy? Looks like he needs to be changed.
Gasp! Grrr! Stop pooping on my perfect Peaceville!
Riffin, you've sparked toddler rampage, and now you're hiding the tiny terrors from the law?
All part of the plan to scare them proper, Buzz.
You'll need to explain that.
Well, it goes a little something like this. You wanna act up? You think you're real rough? I think you're nothing, yo, and now I'm gonna call your bluff. You wanna wreck stuff? You little cream puffs, what's up? I just met you and already I've had enough. So knock it off. Knock it off. It's smart enough, just knock it off. Say what? I've had enough. Knock it off. Knock it off. It's smart enough, just knock it off. Because I've had enough. Woo! You should listen up. It's time to straighten up, or I swear I'll take away your little sippy cup. And your blanket and your books and your toys and your teddy. And I'll send you all up to Betty. Cause the big bad world don't care if you're ready. So knock it off. Knock it off. It's smart enough, just knock it off. Say what? I've had enough. Knock it off. Knock it off. It's smart enough, just knock it off. Because I've had enough. Whoa. What did we learn today, kids? To be good or else. That's right. Now get out of here. It's nap time.
Your crazy plan cost the city dozens of dollars in damages, but Grojband has scared Playpen straight.
All part of the plan, Buzz. These little guys didn't need a speech. They needed a show.
What you did today deserves serious cred.
Thanks, Buzz. But cred is for real. You can't keep it real when you're fronting, because soon you have to back up that front, and then you're going down. And that's what's up.
Can one of you translate that for me?
Thanks for coming out, everyone.
Called Pacific, there's a mixed up group of creatures who are really quite horrific, stitched together with whatever crap was found or could be grabbed, reinvented in the bowels of a lab. Spliced, they have all been spliced, half-baked and diced, and regurgitated by some crazy doctor who went bamboos, and now you pay the price. They have all bits of hippo, chunks of lava, swap the hind legs for another, splice a parakeet with donkey feet and season it with butter. It's no ordinary island, do we have to say it twice? It's no ordinary island, cause it's spliced, spliced, spliced.
Hungry! 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 This guy's really hungry! I'm hungry! Yeah! Hungry! Hungry!
You're not going to be hungry for long! Ta-da! I know! I'm a great cook! You don't like it?
How do I say this gently? Perry, you're terrible, sinister, awful, appalling, dreadful, bad. You're a bad cook! But hey, that's okay. You can't be good at everything.
But what am I good at?
Well, you're, you know... Let's go find out right now. Hey, Princess Pony Ape Hands. Did you know that Perry's the best hairdresser on Keepaway Island? And he's gonna style your hair and make it really pretty.
Here goes!
Princess Mad!
You don't like it?
Hey, Patricia! Did you know that Perry's the best mechanic on Keepaway Island?
Really? Well, maybe he could help me get old Susie here running.
You betcha! Now let's...
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was not intentional.
That should do it! Don't worry. It's gotta run out of gas sometime. Hi, Two Legs Joe. Did you know that Perry's the best house painter on Keepaway Island?
Really? I had no idea.
Me neither.
You better hope you two are good at running!
Yeah!
I'm no good at everything.
Gotta hide! Gotta hide!
I'm gonna stop you, Window!
Where are we?
It must be one of the doctor's secret labs.
Ooh. Hey. Wow.
Yuck.
What is it?
I have no idea. But I think I love it.
Yeah!
Well, hey there, chums. The name's Chet.
Hi, Chet.
And I'm here to teach you the basics of bowling, the world's favorite semi-sport since 1945. Bowling's fun and easy, not to mention great for the old ticker. Now, you want to knock down as many pins as you can, but you've got to respect them first. Keep your pins clean, keep them waxed, and don't forget to let them lie down once in a while. They've been standing all day. When it comes time to fall, they'll treat you with the same respect. Everything I've got to say about bowling and everything you need to know. So bowl safe, bowl strong, and believe in yourself for something. Oh, for the love of hey, why don't you give it a try?
Woohoo! Oh, it hurts! Mine's broken.
Bowling! Bowling! Bowling is the most beautiful word I've never said! Hey! Maybe it explains this! Entree! This is my destiny! This is what I'm good at!
What?
And so I bowled and bowled and bowled. I never wanted to stop. But when I realized I was narrating, I knew it was time to take a break. Come on, let's make sandwiches at my house. Wait, I'm still doing it. Come on, let's make sandwiches at my house.
Sandwiches?
Oh, Entree, don't worry. Now that I know what I'm good at, everything is different. Allow me.
Was your destiny or something.
Didn't you see what happened? It's not my destiny, and I'm getting rid of this stupid ball forever! No, don't try and stop me. Entree?
What do you want? I'm busy.
Goodbye, my precious.
Keep your pins clean. Keep them waxed. 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 Keep your pins clean.
I like this place already.
Keep them waxed.
Holy cow!
Inferior carbon-based life form. We are the Finians, your new overlords. From now on, you shall worship us like dogs. I meant gods.
Oh, great Pinions. What do you want?
We want to be buffed and waxed and have our stripes repainted. Oh, and be put to bed like the good little pins that we are. This island is now our sacred pin spa.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. I still say it didn't sound so bad.
Yes. Make me shine.
Perry! Don't these aliens remind you of anything?
Sure. They remind me that I should work harder. They remind me of that all the time.
No! They look just like the pins from that bowling game of yours.
Really?
Look!
Help me up, mutant. My species isn't capable of standing on its own.
I don't see it.
Perry, this is a chance to use your bowling skills for good.
But when I threw my ball in that volcano, I swore I'd never bowl again.
No, you didn't. I was there.
No way! I'm not swimming in lava again.
Come on, Perry. You're our only hope.
But I betrayed her. I turned my back on bowling. I turned my back on myself.
Eh? Just get your ball already.
I can't do it.
Do or do not. There is no... Oh, there you go.
I have the power! Oh, hot.
Listen up, pinheads. Your reign of waxing is over.
Oh, really? We shall see whose finish gets buff. Oh, you're good. You're very good. But you're not good enough.
Hit him with everything you got, Perry.
This frame is over! You're no bowler. No bowler at all!
You don't tell me what I am. My name is Perry, and I am a bowler! Strike!
Technically, it's a spare.
I'm finally good at something after all!
Yeah, you're also good at, setting things on fire, wrecking my car, and... Ew!
What the heck is that?
It was supposed to be peanut butter and jam, but let's just call it something I wasn't meant to do.
So vicious and nutty!
YouTube TV is about to drop Nickelodeon and up to 22 other channels. That means you'll miss shows like SpongeBob SquarePants, The Loud House, NFL Slime Time, The Thundermans Undercover, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Patrick Star Show, Tyler Perry's Young Dylan, The Really Loud House, and Rock, Paper, Scissors.
No! What do we do?
Hey parents, to stop YouTube TV now, go to keepnick.com. Tell YouTube TV not to drop Nickelodeon.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Be quiet.
So, there you have it.
A magic kingdom's gotta be somewhere. Use your imagination.
Fine. Squidward, we don't need television. Not as long as we have our imagination.
Here's how to get Ice Cream's voice unedited.
Our special guest today is Square.
Slow it down, then deepen it.
Square.
And then speed it up again so that doesn't sound so slow.
Square.
Not perfect, but good enough.
Square, you're not helping.
Hey everyone, today's been great, but now it's time for a break. But don't worry, you can still catch some more on screen. Check out the website where you can catch new episodes of all your favorite shows before they air live. Good night.